Check.
Until it's green, and then hold all the way it's on, and I'll mute it.
Well,
You know what? Hello. Welcome,
It
everybody.
works.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We will begin exactly at 10 o'clock. So happy you all are here. Restrooms are open. They're in the Bruin Bistro off to my left.
Yeah, this mic needs to be pretty. So it looked like. And who else is going to be here?
Testing, testing. Our vice principal, our student speaker.
Yeah, you can. Just here and here.
Yeah, I'll twist it, move it close.
Who's got stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave truth to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Another round of applause for Johnny. And now I'd like to call up Aldea Ambrosio and Long Tran. And they will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Where is it? Well, you should have made it more clearer, would you? Okay, so just a quick disclaimer before we speak. So as we lead the recitation of the pledge, we would like to recognize that the statement, liberty and justice for all, may not necessarily hold true for every individual. So for those who feel comfortable, we invite you to stand and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. I'll sit with you if you want. I'll say sample.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. You may sit.
Yeah.
All right, hello, Cabrillo Promotion Class of 2023. Today we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives as Cabrillo 8th graders. The promotion from 8th grade is an important event that connects your past elementary and middle school accomplishments to the new world of high school. As you reflect upon this journey, I want you to remember the word resilience. Resilience is the unwavering strength that resides within each of you. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to rise above challenges, and to thrive in the face of adversity. Resilience is what has carried you through the ups and the downs of your middle school years, and what a unique few years it has been. You first arrived at Cabrillo Middle School in the middle of a global pandemic. You met your classmates, teachers, and the Cabrillo staff through Zoom or Google Meets. You finally got to meet some of your classmates in person later in the year, but had to stay 6 feet away. You had to wait until the start of your 7th grade year to meet all of your classmates in person. And you may not have even known what some of your classmates looked like without their N95 mask on. It was truly a unique time to transition to middle school. Throughout these past 3 years, you may have encountered numerous hurdles and obstacles such as academic difficulties, social pressures, stress from the pandemic, and maybe even some personal struggles. Yet, it is through resilience that you have learned to face those challenges head on, to pick yourselves up when you may have stumbled, and to embrace the growth that comes from overcoming adversity. As a class, you have truly shown great resilience. You may have made new friends, connected with the teachers and staff, tried a new sport, or got involved in a club. Many of you were able to develop through the support of your families, your teachers, and your friends. It may have been their support, encouragement, and belief in you that helped you grow to be resilient. and be sure to thank those people when you see them. As you start the journey in your next chapter in your life, remember to carry your resilience with you. High school will present its own unique set of challenges and setbacks. Here are some tips to help you find success in high school. Number one, meet somebody new every day. Imagine by the end of the year how many people you will know. Number two, get to know your teachers, the staff. Ask them questions about their educational journeys, their professional journeys. You will learn a lot from them. Number three, talk with family, friends, and school staff about colleges, careers, early and often. This will help you to find your path after high school is over. Number four, attend school sporting events, performing arts events, dances, and join at least one club. This will help you find connections and passion at the school. Number five, manage your time so that you devote attention to all of your classes. This will help you to have a well-rounded educational experience. Number six, make time for your family and loved ones despite how busy things get at school. And finally, when things get tough, think back to these past 3 years and know that you are resilient and can get through anything that you put your mind to. So congratulations to the promotion class of 2023. I hope your resilience helps you through the next chapter of your educational journey and beyond. It has been an honor to serve you as your principal during this time at Cabrillo, and I am so proud of you all and wish you all the best in the years to come. Thank you very much. I would now like to invite Cabrillo's Vice Principal, Dr. Nicole Tafoya, to say a few words.
Eighth graders, can you believe it? Today is the day. You did it. You've made it to your 8th grade promotion ceremony. It has been a crazy ride. In fact, it has been hard work and commitment. On behalf of Mr. Chada and myself, we have had the opportunity to work alongside you all this past year and can't say enough how proud of you all we are. I am sure everyone has noticed that unfortunately Mr. Chada is not here today, but if he could be, he wouldn't miss this moment. One of the things he was most excited about today's promotion was celebrating the academic achievement to recognize our 8th graders who have been reclassified as English language proficient. At Cabrillo, we have 142 multilingual students who speak languages from 6 different continents. Our multilingual students have to pass a state test called the LPAC, a basic skills test, and they have to receive passing scores on a teacher evaluation called a SOLM. At this time, we would like to congratulate the following 8th grade multilingual students for earning reclassification this year. I would like the following students to please stand. Jorge Jimenez Lopez. Giancarlo Pandas. Naomi Kikuda. Regina Eva Sobrevilla. This is a significant academic achievement, and we couldn't be prouder. Awesome job. Another bright spot this year has been the start of some student-led groups that focused on diversity, leadership, and inclusion on Cabrillo's campus. This school year was the first time Cabrillo students started the ABC Club for our African, Black, and Caribbean students. Many members shined as they partnered with ASB for the Black Lives Matter Week of Action. They were also invited by the Santa Clara County Alliance of Black Educators to attend a field trip that brought together students from all over to celebrate Black History Month. This couldn't have happened without the support of Cabrillo's amazing wellness coordinator, Miss Ashley, for making it happen, the founding members, and we would also like to honor the student who advocated to start it all, Farhia Mohammed. If Farhia and the members of the ABC Club could please stand to be acknowledged for being voices of change and creating a welcome, inclusive community for all. Let's give them a round of applause. Another student group I would like to acknowledge for their hard work throughout this year is Cabrillo's Dreamers group. I had the privilege to work alongside and meet with this group of 8th grade boys throughout the year and was so impressed to see their growth and leadership skills. When this group first started, many students did not feel seen or heard on campus, but they were given the opportunity to re-engage through learning how to set goals, time management skills, talking about their futures, helping with school-wide activities, having hard conversations, planning for college, and even taking a field trip to tour Stanford University to show them that there are so many options and opportunities in the world. Thank you for being open, working hard, and being leaders on Cabrillo's campus this year. I will miss you all. Will the following students please stand? Ricky Rojas, Sammy Martinez, Elijah Vallejo, Joe Paasi, Alex Serrano, Carlos Lopez, Brian Gonzalez, Brian Verdugo, Frank Campos, Martín Arigan, Julian Gonzalez, Jorge Jimenez, Ryder Soto, and to our group secretary and note taker and my TA, Janine Iktish. Thank you. And now for our entire Cabrillo community, a community that welcomed Mr. Chada and I in our first year as vice principals, a community that has continued to inspire us, a community that we have grown to love. It is our pleasure that we get to set you on your way to the next chapter in life, which is high school. You all have had to experience middle school during one of the most challenging times in education. I wish I could say that life will get easier from here, but I can't. But what I can say is you have now experienced what it feels like to work hard for something and achieve it. All throughout the year, I would say to you all that hard work always pays off, and now you are all living proof of that. Getting to promotion has not been easy in any way, shape, or form. For some of you, you've had to juggle walking miles to get to school, depression, homelessness, losing a loved one, overcoming your anxiety, or maybe missing multiple days of school at a time. The barriers have been there, the challenges faced you front and center, and yet, here you still stand. You kept coming to school even when you felt like giving up. You made a mistake, you took accountability and worked 10 times harder to turn it around. You stumbled, but yet you made the choice to get back up there. And there are so many stories I could talk about today. I look on the stage and look around. Each of you has a unique story and has overcome so much. So Cougars, remember that tough times don't last, but tough people do, and you all are some of the toughest people I know. I know for some of you, you're on the fence about what is yet to come. You are worried about your friend groups, not sure what to expect. Some of you are thinking of what elective you're going to take, and even some of you have already decided what major you're going for in college. But at the end of the day, there is not a right or wrong way. It will just be your way. And as long as you are making the best of it, that is all that matters. High school can be a fun, exciting time, but it also can be a challenging one too. Work hard, use your time wisely, talk to your teachers, and ask for help if you need to. Remember to dream big and set your goals high. You can achieve anything you set your mind to if you believe in yourself. So soak in this experience. Soak it all in. You deserve all the attention. And this right here, you all being on this stage is a big deal. You're a big deal. So make sure to be kind, take lots of deep breaths, make good choices, be open to understanding people's differences, help others, and be the change you want to see in the world. Congratulations, Cougars. I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much. It is now our honor to invite our ASB president, Hannah Cleveland.
Good morning, graduating class of 2023,
staff members, friends, and family. Thank you all for being here today. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and congratulate all the parents and guardians of today's graduates. They're the reason we are all here today. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you. I'd also like to take a moment to appreciate our wonderful staff at Cabrillo. Each student here has had an adult at Cabrillo make an impact on them and their educational journey. They gave us safe spaces to talk about our feelings, they helped facilitate dances and spirit weeks, and most importantly, they inspired us to pursue our dreams and do what we love. For me, I'd like to say thank you to Mrs. Solario, Mr. Quadro, Miss Ashley, Miss Cardenas, and Miss Gruner. Graduates, we made it. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? We've come a long way from starting middle school in distance learning when every day was just brain pops and ed puzzles. We spent the whole year quarantined in our rooms, unable to connect with our peers. Some of us attended school while taking care of younger siblings. Others had to share rooms with multiple other people also on meetings. We thought that would be the most challenging period of middle school. And then in 7th grade, we came back in person. Every one of us was terrified to return to a campus we didn't know. Most of us didn't have any friends, and wearing masks and social distancing made it even more difficult to make new ones. But we did it. We pushed our way through those first few months and started to form lasting friendships. This showed us that we could persevere and we could overcome obstacles. And we needed that strength once 8th grade started. From final projects to state testing to the weekly mile, there were so many stressful parts of 8th grade. But those difficulties didn't stop us from having fun. Whether it was laughing with our friends at lunch, participating in lively class discussions, going on field trips with classes like Unified PE or AVID, playing basketball at lunch, or being on the track team, the little moments were what got us through this school year. And it's those little moments that we'll remember in high school and beyond. I know it seems scary right now, but our experiences here at Cabrillo have prepared us for our futures. So congratulations, graduating class of 2023. Thank you for these 3 years, and I look forward to seeing what we all accomplish.
So it's now the portion of the event where we're going to go over and present our awards. So students, when you get announced for an award, you're going to stand up to be recognized after the event if you are receiving an award. So you're going to walk out with your class, but once you're out, we ask you to come back. We have awards for you on the table here, so don't leave today without picking up your award. So I'd like to first introduce our awesome counselor, Miss Maria Solario.
Good morning, Cabrillo students and families. Thank you for being here today. It has been a privilege to serve as your school counselor. It is a bittersweet moment for me. I met most of you when you were in 5th grade, wrapping up 5th grade, and now you're sitting here on your way to high school. So it's a bit emotional. I know middle school can be challenging. I had several of you in my office thinking that you couldn't do it, but you're here today. And I want you to remember that when life gets hard, you survived middle school, and that's tough. With all of the challenges, you were able to bounce back. So I want you to know that I'm proud of each and every one of you. You showed true resilience, each and every one of you. The following students not only showed resilience, but they were able to sustain a straight A throughout their Cabrillo middle school years. Please stand up when I call your name and remain standing until I finish naming all of the students. Anya Agrawal. Hannah Ellis. Vikram Atamuri. Hannah Cleveland. Caitlin Dosh. Silas Dubin. Kriti Dwavidi. Samuel Elevith. Amay Garg. Michaela Irvin. Amelia Kendrick. Dhruva Kutakalapudi. Connor Lynn. Sophia Lukash. Nicholas Nguyen. Vihan Parikh. Rig Sani. Arya Shah. Rahif Tumala. Quinn To. Selena Yum. And Stephanie Zink. Congratulations, Cabrillo students. What an achievement. And now it's my pleasure to announce Ms. Cardenas.
Cabrillo community, I'm Ms. Cardenas, the Cabrillo's ASB leadership teacher, and I'm here to present Cabrillo's Leadership Award. Before I do, I want to acknowledge the 12 8th grade leadership students who are committed to strengthening Cabrillo's pride and excitement this past school year. If you hear your name, please stand. Brandon Alabado, Cameron Ali Khan, Aldea Ambrosio, Michaela Butler, Hannah Cleveland, Mercy Cuenca, Ananya Das, Sherry Jensen, Tasriq Kazi, Amelia Kendrick, Connor Lee Lynn, Shania McCowan. You may be seated. This leadership award goes to an individual who has been committed from the first day of their 7th grade year to see Cabrillo students and staff feel happy again after a very challenging time from distance learning. They stepped into a role of ASB president to help provide exciting events to all Cabrillo students. They approached challenges with creativity, positivity, and sincere care. They attended school site council meetings and the school climate and culture district meetings, which were held in the evening hours. Awareness of social justice issues was a very important priority for them. The Leadership Award goes to Hannah Cleveland. You truly embody the characteristics of a leader, and I truly believe that in any setting you are in, you will be bold to share your thoughts and will choose a path where you will continue to support your community. Hannah, please stand and let us all applaud and recognize you. I will now introduce Terry Morrow to do the Unique Contribution Award.
Yeah. Ooh, I shouldn't get too close. I get really loud really quickly. I would like to introduce Piolo Rasasam. Piolo has been an amazing person on our campus. He always has a smile, and he loves to check in to make sure everybody's doing okay. He's the first to ask how everybody's doing and to say good morning. He talks to everybody, and he makes everybody happy who he speaks to. I'm really proud of him for all the progress he's made and the light he's brought to Cabrillo. It's going to be a very dim place without Mr. Piolo running around talking about his Corolla. I'd also like to introduce Riley Murillo. Please stand, Riley. Okay. This is a student who embodies the qualities of hard work and kindness. He has shown a determined dedication to his studies, going above and beyond to achieve excellence. Riley is considerate and kind, treating everyone with respect and compassion. It has been a pleasure to watch Riley celebrate his successes, laugh, and enjoy spending time with his friends during lunch break. Riley is an example of determination and the perseverance, consistently putting in the effort required to achieve his goals and overcome any obstacles in his path. Congratulations, Riley. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Grandia.
Hello. Good morning, Cougars. Today it's my distinct honor to present the Cougar Award to two students in the audience. The Cougar Award is essentially a combination between an overall award and a citizenship award. In other words, it's an award we like to hand out to well-rounded students who know how to treat others and have had a positive effect in their classrooms, our school, and their communities. The first award goes to Sherry Jensen. Sherry, please stand up. Sherry, you're receiving this award today because you possess a long list of great personal qualities. Those of us that have been fortunate enough to have Sherry in class know that she is bright and a hard worker, as evidenced by her strong GPA. She is an important part of our leadership class, giving countless hours of her time in service to the Cabrillo community. She accepts others as they come, sees the best in them, and is a dedicated friend. Responsible, dependable, and the unbeaten champ of Friday dad jokes, we enjoyed the babysitting escapades Sherry regaled our class with on many Monday mornings. Congratulations, Sherry. Our second Cougar Award is for Riley Shalingo. Please stand, Riley. Riley, you walked into class on the first day of 8th grade, and without uttering a single word, your whole being said, "I'm here to learn, make friends, and be a friend." Riley's academic responsibility, endless curiosity, and joyful attitude is inspiring. He's been an important member of the Cabrillo Jazz Band, wrestling team, very helpful when the half Nelson came up as a vocabulary word early in the year, and is spoken highly of by all his teachers. He devoted himself so completely to playing Otto Frank in our class reading of the Diary of Anne Frank, he even spent days practicing lines in German and Dutch. Riley takes great pride in wanting the best for his family and friends, and is delighted to share in the successes of others. Congratulations, Riley. Sherry and Riley, the future's in good shape with you leading the way. Congratulations to both of your parents, and congratulations to both of you for this much-deserved award. I'd like to introduce Mr. Kidder.
All right, the Tracy Pope Award is in memory of longtime Cabrillo teacher Tracy Pope, who had an immensely positive impact on our students, our teachers, and our school. It also carries a financial reward, which will be given by thanks to Mrs. Pope's husband. The first person, please stand, is Vishva Ravi. This comes from Mrs. Durrell. In life, the people we all most enjoy being near are those who radiate joy and compassion wherever they are. Vishva Ravi exemplifies these characteristics. On top of this, he excels in school. He receives straight A's throughout the time here at Cabrillo. We will not count the B in geometry. Additionally, he is an excellent athlete with incredible leadership qualities. He has the positive mindset that compels others to strive for excellence both in sports and in the classroom. He goes above and beyond everything that he is tasked with. Mrs. Durrell stated, Vishva is a student that not only stands out in his class, but as one of the most exceptional students I have had the honor of having in my class. Let's give another clap for Vishva Ravi. The second Tracy Pope Award this year. Please stand, Michaela Irvin. It comes to her because of her intellectual curiosity, her sincere willingness to think deeply, and for creating an Angela Davis podcast along with Danica Gutierrez that said, "I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept," as well as writing poetry. That sounds like this. "I'm from that broken fence in the backyard, white paint chipping, scratchy, look out. I'm from loudspeakers and recycling, from Han and Hien. I'm from these moments, quieted before I talk, reborn under the unwise." Michaela Irvin, never to be underestimated, congratulations for your achievement this year. Please welcome back up Mr. Flora.
So I will be presenting the Knowles Award. The Knowles Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated excellent academic success through tremendous perseverance and determination. Santa Clara Unified School District funds this award at each middle and high school. This year's winner from Cabrillo is Maria Herrera Perez. Please stand. Maria has been an amazing addition to the Cabrillo school community, and we're so happy that you are with us. Always hardworking, always positive, and your teachers have everything great to say about you. So thank you so much for being this year's recipient for the Knowles Award. Congratulations. So families, it is now time to recognize the 8th grade promotion students by the 8th grade teachers. So when you hear your names, please stand to be recognized, and families, cheer on your students. Thank you.
Cool. Hiba Abu Bakar. Steffi Acevedo Lopez. Aubrey Acosta. Jordan Adams. Aisha Argawal. Aina Agrawal. Kimberly Aguilar Barahona. Adiat Hassan. Brandon Alabado. Monica Albater. Cameron Ali Khan. Hannah Alas. Jaden Almond. Angel de Jesus Amador Ulloa. Alita Joanne Ambrosio. Melody Anaya Gutierrez. Jaden Anderson. Brandon Ariano Lopez. Martine Argan Gutierrez. Sathana Arun. Anwitha Aruva. Vikram Atmuri. Amira Ayala. Michaela Ayala. Esther Baker. Tarushi Bata. Azalea Bieber. Irina Bohidar. Jillian Bona. Grayson Bond. Maricela Bridges. Omar Briseño Piedra. Leilani Brito Martinez. Michaela Butler. Ryan Cabildo. Victoria Cavillo. Gianna Camarena. Francisco Campos. Lorenzo James Candasso. Zoe Cardenas. Jack Carlson. Valerie Carranza Rodriguez. Guillermo Carrasco. Adolfo Carrasco Perez. Jennifer Castro. Kenneth Catabay. Alina Cazares. Bianco Chang. Jasmine Chavez. Lahari Chibulu. Eliana Chang. Abraham Cherukupali. Quincy Chun. Hannah Cleveland. Jalen Corwin. Abel Cruz Chavez. Mercrizia Cuenca. George Dang. Logan Darknell. Anaya Das. Hazel De Leon Wheels. Cassian Delmas. Sarah Ina Deaver. Isaac Diaz. Mariah Diaz. Diego Diaz Cruz. Caitlin Dosh. Kimai Dosh. Silas Dubin. Critty Devetti. John Jack Edens. Joy Ekpo.
Eli Esparza Rios. Mateo Espinal. Eduardo Estrada Raimundo. Samuel Evelith. Lily Christina Falked. Isabella Faria. Andres Farias. Jonas Flynn. Axel Francisco Gonzalez. Reina Frankel. Rika Frankel. Adiles Garcia Arroyo. Maritza Garcia Lopez. Natalie Garcia Sarias. Ame Garg. Kathleen Garnica Juarez. Serenity Gomez. Armando Gonzalez. Brian Gonzalez. Fabian Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez Quintana. Ella Goodson. Burke Goodwin. Saraj Singh Goraya. Ayesa Greco. Jayla Guerrero. Danica Gutierrez. Jose Gutierrez Gonzalez. Alvaro Guzman. Amira Hamed. Emma Hawk. Herman Hernandez Amaya. Brandon Hernandez Cruz. Maria Herrera Perez. Jonathan Hugh. Nathaniel Hub. Catherine Yuen. Rana Ibrahim. Janine Iktish. Michaela Irvin. Shreyan Jeng. David Jeng. Meryl Sherry Zhao. Logan Jensen. Sherry Jensen. Preston Jetson. Jorge Jimenez Lopez. Ryan Karamanu. Navdeep Kaur. Tasrik Kazi. Amelia Kendrick. Naomi Kukuta. Mridvika Kiran Kumar. Jesselyn Bao Tran Klinger. Yunil Ko. Dhruva Kotikalapudi. Elizabeth Ka. Aiden Lau. Joey Lemus. Daisy Leon Valencia. Viorel Lacia. Connor Lynn. Ethan Liu. Riku Llewellyn. Jocelyn Lopez. Carlos Lopez Calderon. Kimberly Lopez Salinas. Lillian Lorta Garduno. Sophia Lukács. Jason Mabry. Shania Makwan. Landon Parker Madanes.
Noah Tiger Madonis. Sean Madueño. Samuel Martinez. Angie Martinez Quintana. Chris Martinez Rodriguez. Dayanara Martinez Rodriguez. Rebecca Matthew. Mikey's McGee. Mateo McKinley. Ishan Mehta. Diego Membrillo Ortiz. Hazel Mendeville. Dominic Mendoza Ramirez. Daniela Meraz Inclán. Daphne Michaelis. Derek Milliken. Anira Mikeo. Kathy Miranda. Farhia Mohammed. Bilal Mohammed. Caitlin Moore. Anina Moulter. Connor Moon. Sunny Morales Magos. Johnny Ray Murasan. Riley Morillo. Gianna Nabhan. Vani Nair. Callista Navarro. Hanya Nawaz. Taha Nawaz. Angeline Nguyen. Miley Nguyen. Nicholas Nguyen. Y Nguyen. Balpreet Nijar. Mia Obiko. Karen Osugueda Virgen. Rodrigo Ochoa. Lazaro Ojeda Valdez. Maxwell Orozco. Mariano Ortega Alonso. Abriana Ortiz. Joseph Pasi. Antonio Palomares Tejeda. Raul Pamulapati. Giancarlo Pandez. Vihan Purik. Eduardo Partida Gil. Georgia Patterson. Kayang Peng. Sarah Perek Hudnik. Aliyah Perez. Mateo Perez. Dino Plancarte. Neil Pohl. Akil Kashyap Prabha. Phoenix Quad Mendez. Xander Ramirez. Ruth Ramirez Cepeda. Isabella Ramos. Arturo Ramos Cruz. Samantha Ramos Mendez. Yihan Ron. Piolo Anthony Rasalan. Vishva Ravi. Beatriz Reyes. Evan Ree. Edwin Rodriguez. Mariah Rodriguez. Andrea Rodriguez Hernandez. Ricky Rojas Martinez. Ruben Roldan.
Carla Romero Montana. Juan Ruiz Quintero. Rig Saini. Natalie Salazar. Fiza Salim. Ryan Salim. Julianne Salvador. Gabriel Serene San Luis. Alejandro Sanchez. Nordeep Sandhu. Leah Santiago. Demi Soraya Santos. Jimmy Sanz. Avantika Sawant. Kyle Schwartz. Riley Shalingo. Alexander Serrano. Ariha Shah. Shania Shumim. Shania Shamim. Sorry, thank you. Ishan Sharma. Trisha Sharma. Anina Shettin. Kushi Shetty. Maiko Inigo Sia. Sandra Silva. Giovanni Silva Medeiros. Josh Karit Singh. Tegveer Singh. Wahiguru Singh. Isaiah Smith. Jay Soares McCargo. Ava Regina Sobrevilla. Nerdan Somez. Ryder Soto. Angel Soto Villagomez. Jessica Souza. Jordan Stewart. Natalie Suresh. Meena Swaminathan. Lucas Tan. Emma Amelia Tayag. Neil Tendulkar. Rajiv Turamala. Quinn To. Tony Toivonen. Daniel Torres. Patricio Torres Ramirez. Jonathan Tran. Long Tran. Jamie Valdez. Elijah Vallejo. Alize Vasquez. Brian Vasquez Samame. Graciela Velez Ceniceros. Brian Verdugo Ariola. Azul Vergara Flores. Ashi Verma. Jayshawn Victory. Kenneth Vo. Thomas Wagner. Darla Waker. Yishan Wang. Toshiki Ware. Sarah Warsitz. Cole Wissink. Darren Wong. Sophie Wu. Neelish Yardlapalli. Matthew Yang. Selena Yum. Sage Zachariason. Eileen Zapata Alberto. Yaxuan Zhang, Jasmine Zhou, and Stephanie Zink.
All right, thank you so much, readers. Mr. Akamura, would you like to come up for one final recognition?
All right, I don't want to give out the wrong award. So, this is the Director's Award for Band, Esther Baker. Director's Award for Orchestra, Dhruva Kotikara Pudi. The Woody Harmon Jazz Award, Alvaro Guzman.
All right, thank you so much. Families in attendance, our trustees, Superintendent Waddell, students, Cabrillo staff, thank you so much for everything. And it is my distinct honor to now present the Cabrillo Middle School promotion class of 2023. Families, please meet in front of the school. Santa Clara High School is still in session, so please do not go on campus. Stay in front of the school, and thank you very much.